More than a month ago, young people in Bangladesh took to the streets to demand change. Calls for Sheikh Hasina to step down as prime minister were answered. What is next for the country? I'm Anelise Borges, and this is The Stream. In August, we broadcast our first episode on students in Bangladesh risking it all to end 15 years of a government accused of tyranny, corruption, and violence. Those protests peaked in the midst of other movements, and you guys have actually made the link on our Instagram page saying so much for being part of the stream once again. Prapti, last time we spoke, protests were at their peak, and you said Dhaka felt like a war zone. We know that there's been quite a lot of chaos and violence following.
People in Bangladesh believe there are still a lot to done. Return to normalcy, because the law and order, right? There are lots of false cases that are being filed with the people who had nothing to do with the, with the revolution, with the mass killing as well. And the thing which I am particularly,
I think you partially answered what John may now explain to me, because as we said at the start, John, you're the driving force behind the Bangladeshi Voice, that Instagram account that has served to get the word out, to amplify the voices of those people taking to the streets in Bangladesh. And when we first spoke, you didn't want to show your identity for fears for your safety. You said that the climate in your country was one of persecution, but the government has changed, and today you're still not showing your face. Can you tell us why?
In the political, economical atmosphere, but because of the things we say, I think it's of absolute importance that we keep our identity hidden.
Dog here, and that's a tall, complicated mission, I guess. Tasmina, can you explain to us, this has been an enormous change, and this chapter has obviously had implications on the entire country, notably the economy. Can you tell us a little bit about how this change in governance has affected the economy? We've heard about garment workers, for example, shutting down, some 100 factories demanding better wages. What is the situation like now?
Needing a fair distribution of wealth and income and jobs for young people with fair wages and good working conditions. So now that the regime has collapsed, and in the past couple of years, the economy has been suffering from a combination of from protesting to curfews to communication.
Now as well, and if you ask me how connected the students are right now, so after we have all seen that students were controlling traffic, they were checking the road lights and everything, and lots of interesting discussions and talks that are being organized at the capital as well as in different schools and colleges and universities. We are also observing.
John, I wanted to ask you about the role of social media in all this, because we've obviously seen quite a lot of people mobilizing and organizing these protests through social media. And of course, you created a page that has helped amplify this movement. How important does social media remain for Bangladesh today? Patience, can Bangladesh afford it?
In all violence following the tumultuous ousting of Hasina. However, speaking on that note, I'd like to add on to something that Prapti has said. The road to restoring law and order is not simply...
Thank you all for watching. Keep in touch with us on social media. You can send us your questions and suggestions with the hashtag or the handle AJStream, and we will look into them. Take care, and I'll see you soon.